Oh, look at that. I went to all three of us immediately. Here, I'll put myself full screen for just a second. Welcome to the Wizard Room, everybody. I'm your host, TomatoGrass. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be doing the Gottlieb Showdown. This is a show where we talk about virtual pinball, high-scoring strategies, and show off some high-level gameplay. Joining me, as always, is Chalatalove. Chalatalove, how's it going tonight, Bo?
Doing well, brother. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hold on a second. I literally...
That's cool. Thanks everybody for being here. I hope
you're good. I literally just can't hear you anymore. What the heck happened? Oh, it's because I turned my, it probably would have something to do with the fact that I turned my laptop down all the way. I was hearing the stream coming through my phone and I turned my laptop down all the way to try to fix it. What is this? Amateur hour? Jesus. Hey, Scoaljo, how's it going, man? And then joining us as always is Scoaljo. Scoaljo, how's it going, man?
I'm doing great. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody else is doing well.
I am doing great. And guys, I've been scrambling to get this together. You think you get all your ducks in a row, and then you're going to go on stage and you're going to do the show, and then all of a sudden, everything just falls apart. But we made it, and hopefully everybody can hear me. So today, guys, we're doing the Gottlieb Showdown. We're doing the VPX Standalone stuff. So if you guys aren't familiar, it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we got me back on the VPX Standalone beta. So I've been, dipping my toe and getting a lot of this stuff. And if you ever do get on this VPX Standalone beta, or if you just do VPX like on your computer, you will notice that a lot of the games that we have on the 4KP are games that are on Standalone. And one of the big highlights, in my opinion, are the Gottlieb games, because the Gottlieb games that we have on the 4KP, let's just be 100% honest, Chalatalove and Scoaljo, they're kind of trash. Like, they're pretty bad. They're graphically bad. They don't lag, but you feel like you're playing on like an old Windows XP computer. Wouldn't you say, Chalatalove?
Yeah, man. It really feels like you're playing on the moon when you're playing Gauntlet tables, man. That ball is so floaty, and it's just all over the place. It was a very, very nice surprise finding out how well these tables play on VPX Standalone, man. I was really excited about it. So
yeah, absolutely. And it was one of those things where I've heard people talking about it. I've heard that, hey, those tables are way better on VPX. But when you're an AtGames player, you're kind of just like, yeah, it must be nice. That's cool, guys. But then I get on this and I see it and I'm like, okay. Well, and I see, there's Williams and all these other, and Stearns and everything. And then I see the Gottlieb and I'm like, I wonder if they really are better. And I think that they're almost better in every single way. Like I said, I think a lot of them, because the ones we're going to highlight tonight are Wipeout. I really wanted to highlight that game because that is a game that a lot of people that are 4KP players have on their machine. They will be able to watch us play it and say, hey, that looks a little different. That actually looks a whole lot better. I wanted to highlight that one because I think that it's one that we play a lot, and we know we're also going to play Operation Thunder and Hollywood Heat. Scoaljo, what do you think about the difference between the AtGames 4KP native Gottlieb games and the VPX standalone Gottlieb?
Well, I think one of the biggest visual things is that the Gottlieb tables, the native ones, look so flat. When you pull up a VPX table, you can see the depth of it much better. And for me personally, having some of the scores not work or not, not report correctly to Flipper friends or things like that, that's really frustrating with the native tables. So there's definitely a lot of pros to the VPX standalone version.
Yeah. And one of the things that, like you were saying, like as far as the depth, I think one of the things that is a credence to that is the lighting on a lot of these VPX tables. It looks a lot more like you're looking at a table with lights on it. Whereas, you play a lot of these games on the 4K, like the Gottlieb games, they just look like a flat surface, like with there's no lighting. They're like it's just a surface with the colors. And then you go to some of these games on VPX, and it's like that looks like I'm thinking of Wipeout in my mind specifically. Like you look at like the slalom, it's like that looks like there's actual lights up there. And then when the one light is flashing at the top of the playfield, it's like that looks like it's a light. It doesn't look like it's just like the playfield just like getting brighter and dimmer. It's like it looks like there's a light there. So we're gonna we're gonna play those three tables tonight, and we're actually gonna go backwards in years. So we're gonna start off talking about Wipeout. Okay, Wipeout was a Gottlieb table released in 1993. Honestly, one of my favorite Wipeout games. And here's a little funny story, right? I was at Pinball League a couple weeks ago, and it was actually in the tournament. It wasn't the league. It was one of his monthly tournaments. And he goes, "Man, I don't know if there's any Gottlieb game that I would ever really want to buy." Because this guy has 30 machines at his house, okay? But no Gottlieb. Okay, he doesn't have a single Gottlieb machine. And he's like, "Man, I don't know if there's any Gottlieb machine that I'd want to buy. I don't like any of them." And I was this close to going, "I really like Wipeout, man. I kind of really like that game. Like I that would be a fun one to play." But I feel like a lot of these games are overlooked, and like especially like a game like Wipeout, I feel like a lot of people, I know that they're dear to people that have played them, but I feel like they get kind of overlooked. Like Chalatalove, have you ever noticed that? Like, have you ever gone to a pinball arcade, or maybe you've gone anywhere and it's just like the Williams and the Stearns get a lot of the love, and the Gottliebs are kind of just like, oh, there's a corner of Gottlieb tables over there.
Yeah, I have seen that, man. I honestly, I haven't seen a whole lot of Gottlieb tables at arcades. You don't see them. They're pretty much lost to time, I think. And they weren't very popular because of their flippers, from what I understand. Their flippers were, not your normal flippers that you would see on like the Williams tables and everything. So people got turned off on them, and they missed out because there's some really good tables that are Gottlieb tables, man.
And honestly, I feel like this Wipeout table is kind of like in the weird spot because this is kind of like on the tail end of Gottlieb, right? Because Gottlieb was big, like in the last gen, like not in the great all the great pinball like the 90s and the 80s of all those games that we know and love. Gottlieb was really like supreme, like before all that. They were the ones who were. I was joking with you, Chalatalove. I was like, dude, let's put Humpty Dumpty on there, bro, because that was a game that was back in like 1930. So the game's nearly 100 years old, but I was like, that was what Gottlieb were like the kings then, because they were the ones who did a lot of the innovation. And I just feel like a lot of these games, like Wipeout, and we're going to talk about Operation Thunder, or like Teed Off, like I feel like they get kind of forgotten. Even though some of the games are great, like this Wipeout game is probably in my top 10. I love the machine that much. I like, and especially this VPX. We're going to get into like some of the things that are different, but I really like this VPX implementation. What do you think of Wipeout as a table, Scoaljo?
I like Wipeout a lot. It's probably of the native tables on the 4K. It's my favorite Gottlieb table that's on there.
Yeah, of course. So this game, the very first thing when you load up this game, if you load it up natively, okay, you load it up natively on the 4K, the Farsight edition of it. Excuse me. Some of the modes, you feel like you have no time. Okay, you start it up, and it's kind of like in real life. You actually can manipulate that a little bit, but even in real life, like you probably don't have a whole lot of time. But on this VPX, like they slowed down the time. Like it has a timer on the screen of some of the modes. Like say for instance, you're in a hot dogging mode, which is a big one because that's a double your score mode, right? Well, you only get like 15 seconds, and this you actually get like 30, but it still counts down from 15. But you actually get that whole time. That change where they actually made the time of the modes like twice as much as what they should be actually makes the game so much better, because if you guys watch, we actually played this game on Battle of the Streamers months ago, and I played House of Hounds on this, and I got 9 freaking extra balls. No extra balls tonight, guys. But yeah, I got like 9 extra balls. But like you'd get to the modes and you're just like, and then you just sit there and wait for the timeout. Not the case when you're playing on this VPX standalone, because dude, you get to like that moguls mode where you can get 100 million plus completing it, or you get hot dogging and you can double your score. Now that you actually have time and you can like actually sit there with the ball and hit your shots, it's like, wow, that actually opens up the door. Like Chalatalove, have you noticed that at all with this game? That like specifically like the moguls and the hot dogging mode, have you noticed that like, maybe you weren't going for them before, but now it's like, oh, if I'm going to time that out, I'm going to be sitting there for like 45 seconds. Maybe I should actually go for some of this stuff.
Well, at first I didn't realize it, man. I didn't realize that that the time had been extended. I was just kind of sitting there waiting for this thing to go on, and I got bored, so I just started hitting stuff because I got tired of sitting there waiting for the mode to end, and realize, man, these modes are lasting like a long time. It's giving you plenty of time to really go for some of these other modes. So I'm like, it's a new way of playing the table now, because you didn't really have that ability to be able to do that on the AtGames side, right? Because you don't have enough time and you want to keep control of the ball. And here, absolutely, you get to play a little bit, man. You get to play, which is cool.
And it actually changes this whole game, because if we're playing on the AtGames, right, and we were playing in like Battle of the Streamers, and I was going to get 8 balls, I'd be trying to play this game and get the 8 balls. And the main way to get points in this game is get in the multi-ball and get your super jackpots. But now that we're playing this tonight, and I've only got 3 balls, and they put me in the moguls mode, you damn sure I'm going to be going for it. I'm not just going to sit there and wait for 45 seconds. I'm going to be like, dude, there's over 100 million points sitting there to hit those targets. Whereas if I played natively and I got that, you have to be better than perfect. You have to be perfect and lucky in order to complete some of these modes. Whereas you're playing it like on this VPX standalone, it's like, I actually can do it. The first time I went for hot dogging on VPX standalone, I got it. First time. Now, I'm not saying that it was easy, but like I'm halfway going through it. I'm like, dude, I kind of maybe shouldn't be doing this, but I've never gone for it on the 4K. I'm going to try. And then I got through it. And I'm like, dude, that was actually pretty badass. Like that changes the whole game and it makes it a lot more fun. Makes it more fun. Like it's no fun. Scoaljo, wouldn't you agree that if you're sitting there playing a game and you get in a mode and you're just sitting there waiting for it to go away, that's no fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the big problems I have with some of the Magic Pixel tables is Sea of Thieves this week in Flipper Friends. I'm going for one thing and just waiting for everything else to time out. So I like what you guys are saying. I think the great thing about the VPX tables compared to the Farsight tables or whatever is that these tables feel like you have a chance. You have a chance to save the ball. Sometimes the Farsight tables, you nudge and the ball goes flying up into just everywhere and you can't do anything about it. This makes you feel like you have a chance to actually play the whole table.
I'll tell you some of the physics, maybe not so much as Wipeout. I just haven't played it a whole lot because I played it so much on the natively, but I was trying to play some of the other games. But like, let's get it and we get into our third. We'll get into our third table eventually, which is that Hollywood Heat. But this goes across all VPX, man. I'm making like slap saves. I'm doing nudges, and it's like that's actually like doing something. Where it's like yeah, when you're playing these natively, it's like you're nudging it, but it's like actually like moving the ball and stuff, and it's like it doesn't feel right. It just feels like I'm playing like an arcade game. Whereas I'm playing this, and I'm like, dude, I'm playing a pinball machine. So yeah.
Yep.
Before we get into Operation Thunder, the way you score in this game, yeah, obviously you can go for the modes whenever you hit that hole. And I would have told you if you'd asked me a week ago, I'd say the modes, forget the modes on this game. Just forget that they're worth nothing. Well, if you've only got 3 balls and they're actually giving you time, some of the modes, like the moguls, and honestly, I've never even gotten the snowboarding mode since I've started playing on this VPX. That's probably worth some. You keep hitting that ramp. Actually, you go for the modes. Okay, hot dogging can double your score. Honestly, if you had less than 100 million, I'd probably try not. Don't worry about doubling your score unless like I'm sitting there and Chalatalove's got 170 million and I got 90 and I kind of have to do it. Then I might go for it. But otherwise, don't really go for it. But the big thing in this game, and even when we're doing like a 9-ball game, we're getting a big score, is you lock 2 balls in the ski lift, which is that shot right in the center. It's open for 2 locks in the very beginning of the game. Any other time, apart from that, you actually have to hit the drop targets on the left. You complete those drop targets, it'll open that center back up for locks. Lock 2 balls up there, shoot that little hole on the right, and you get your avalanche multi-ball. And then the ball is going to come down the little slalom down the right. At first, I was like, yeah, it's not moving a whole lot in this VPX, but honestly, I actually think it's fine. Like even in real life, sometimes you get to it, you'll get on a table. Sometimes don't even move at all, right? So I'm like, it's fine. But you got to get down the correct gate, the correct sides of those colors, either the left or the right, and then shoot the rip the crud for the super jackpot. That's pretty much the game. Chalatalove, do you know anything? Is there anything? If I asked Ben, he'd say, "Oh, I'm just going to go for a pump shot 700 times in the game, and I'm gonna get that." What about you? Are you more of a super jackpot kind of guy, or are you going to go for the pump shot?
No, I'm gonna go. This is a competition, man. We're trying to get as many points as possible in the fastest time possible, and multi-ball is the way to do that. That's the pumping the shot there. That shot is not as easy as it is on the AtGames. The AtGames,
it's not as repeatable.
All day long, you could do that shot. This one, not so much.
Well, I'll tell you, man, on a lot of the Gottlieb games, especially the Gottlieb games, the Farsight developed games, like it almost seems like the flipper, you could split it into like 6 parts. And if you hit the one part, it's going to go here. If you hit the other part, it's going to go there. And like the one part of the flipper on this game on Farsight is the pump shot. The ball is never going to rattle out of there. I mean, if it does, hardly ever. Most of the time, if you hit that ramp on the Farsight native game, it's going to go up there. In this game, man, it's rattling up there. Sometimes it goes all the way up and it's coming back. It's like, oh, that didn't go all the way up. Just like when you're in a real machine. So it's one of those things where it's like, man, if you're really used to hitting stuff over and over again, you're in for a rude awakening on some of these games, which we're going to get into. Operation Thunder. So yes. Chalatalove, I believe you picked this. Was it you who picked this game, or was this Scoaljo's game?
I'm the one that picked this one.
Okay, so Scoaljo, we're gonna save you best for last when we get to Hollywood Heat. But Operation Thunder, Chalatalove, tell us a little bit about this game, because I'll be 100% honest, this one I'm not too familiar with.
All right, this table is a very linear playing table, meaning you have to go through the modes. This does not give you like a specific multi-ball. If you hit something a certain amount of times, it's going to give you a multi-ball. That's not how this game plays at all. You have to go through all the modes. And the way the modes are, there's 12 modes on this table. And they're the little triangles that are down there on the airplane by the flippers. And they go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go up to finish up to get into the wizard mode. Now, this table, if you drain a ball, you skip to the next level. So if you do obtain an extra ball on this table, you're not only going to, when you drain, you're not only going to go to the next level, but you're going to skip that level and go to the next level, because we got to drain that ball. You drain a ball, it skips to the next level. So, and that can kind of mess up you're scoring on some of these, because some of these levels work off of each other. Like 1 and 2, if you are able to say, when you plunge the ball and the ball goes up, it's going to go up into that upper play field that kind of goes around in a circle, and kind of think of that as the spinning wheel on
Taxi.
kind of like on Taxi. But it's got targets that go all the way around it.
Oh, it's almost like that South Park game.
Yes, like that. Absolutely. Yeah. So that ball's going around, and you got to hit those targets. Now, the way you move those targets is by hitting the flippers. You want to hit the flippers as many times as you can as that thing's spinning around, and the lights, and you've got to hit every single one of them. If you hit every single one of those lights, okay, your bonus or your multiplier for the spinner there on the left-hand side is that many times per spin.
So let me ask you a question. How do you start a mode?
It automatically starts. You automatically start. You don't have to do anything to
do
start
anything.
a mode. No. You
Okay.
As soon as you plunge the ball and the ball comes out, and the ball comes out on the upper right flipper, there's like a little alley there. It comes down there, and you're already started in the mode. Mode 1. If you are able to finish mode 1, which is basically hitting it up and hitting that flipper and getting it to lock, it'll lock that ball and start the second mode, where you plunge again. You're doing the same thing. The ball's going to be flipping around. You got to hit the flippers to try to get the lights all turned out. And if you by chance still have the light that's lit from the prior and you've locked the ball, then that doing the same thing, locking the ball and hitting the flipper, will also give you the points that you're going to get from the last time that you had per spin, and it will also lock the next ball, which and complete that round, give you an advancement in rank, and the next ball, which is the next level, starts the next deal, which is a 3-ball multi-ball. If you fail in that, it only ends up being a 2-ball multi-ball on the 3rd level. And it just keeps going just like that. You go through, you hit, you start a next level. If you can keep that ball in play. If you don't, the ball drains. You start the next level after that. And it just keeps going and keeps going.
Did you guys get all that? There's going to be a quiz after. Okay? There's going to be a quiz. I'm just kidding. I'll try. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to go for that.
I saw your face. I saw your face go. Well, he said he was going to explain it, but
you want to know what this game is for me? I loaded it up and I was like, hey, that kind of looks like F-14 Tomcat. But I mean, it doesn't play anything like it, but it kind of looks like that. Scoaljo,
sure
how much have you played this game? And obviously, Chalatalove, I mean, he picked this game, so he knows how to play this game. And did you have any experience with this game, whether it be VPX Standalone, or have you ever even seen this in the wild? I've never seen this in the wild ever.
No, back to going with what you guys were saying earlier. I have not seen many Gottlieb tables in the wild, maybe one around here. But yeah, Operation Thunder, I hadn't played it until Chalatalove had recommended it for tonight. So I think it's a great table. It's a lot of fun. I think my strategy has been to hit whatever's lit. So that's where I'm at with this table. So, but I like it. It's a lot of fun. Great
That's a good strategy for a lot of tables, to be 100% honest. I'll tell you, it's just funny because, like, when you say that, when I first got to Pinball League, where I was playing with a lot of people that they know a plethora of machines. I know how to play a lot of these 90s Williams games. If I played Medieval Madness or Addams Family, I know how to play that game. But then I come and I went and I played like Ghostbusters, and I have no idea. And I'm like, dude, how do you do this? And they're like, I don't know, just hit the stuff that's lit. And they're really good at that. They're kicking ass, hitting stuff that's lit. So guys, if you're ever in doubt, hopefully they coded it right and the stuff can be lit.
For the most part with this table is just go for the modes that it's telling you. Just go for the shots that it's telling you to go while you're playing the game. The first one is going to tell you that you need to do something specific, which is hit that left.
I'm going to say, so are there are 12 different modes in this game?
Yes, there are 12
Are they
different
just like
modes.
are they just like one shot, or do they get like progressively harder?
It gets progressively harder. It definitely gets progressively harder, but it doesn't get to the point where you can't get there unless you drain all your balls, which, of course, that's me. I haven't been able to get to the 12th level.
I was gonna say, so once you get through all 12, there's a wizard mode, right?
Yeah, from what I understand, yes.
From what you understand, okay, all right.
I have never been there, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't say I was an expert.
I'll speculate. Yeah, there's a wizard mode probably, but maybe we'll get there tonight. You never know.
That'd be cool.
I hope so. I'd love to see it. I'd love to be the one.
Yeah.
I won't be.
Yeah. We're gonna try. Hey, but
when you get to the 12th mode, you become a general, and I believe you get a huge ton of points, and you also get like an extra ball or something. So, but extra balls are plentiful on this table.
It's kind of funny, and I'll just take a minute just to talk about this. When we're doing what we're doing, and we're just playing this as a competition, and you guys watching, it's not like where we had that one episode of the Wizard Room where we got the wizard modes. You guys, wizard modes are like, even on virtual, like they're going to be pretty rare if you're playing a 3-ball game or you're playing in a competition. Like if you go to the pinball arcade, even if you go play like against some like elite people, it's gonna be rare to see somebody complete an entire game. Like if we played this in a competition at a tournament, I can almost guarantee you the person who wins this game might get through 5 or 6. They're not going to get through all 12. Maybe. I don't really know. I haven't played the whole game that much, but I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like you go play like the Addams Family, right? If somebody got through the whole mansion, it'd be like, holy shit! Like wow. Like, you're not going to see somebody do that 5 times in a game like we're trying to do on virtual. Like, that just doesn't happen. So, That's why it's like, yeah, I'm kind of joking with Chalatalove. Like, yeah, we're going to get the wizard mode. But it could happen. But, I mean, when you're playing a 3-ball game, man, and you're only playing one game, that's a tough ask. But if anybody can do it, I think we got 3 of the best people that could give it a good run for their money. So, last table we're going to play. So, that was 1992. We're going back to 1986, 1985. I would have been sick to go back to 1985, right? No, we're going back to 1986. Okay? We're playing some Hollywood heat. So, Scoaljo, you were the one who selected this game. What about this game do you love? And what would you say is your most important thing that you're going to be trying to do on this game?
Well, so one of the reasons that drew me to this game is when I first booted up, I really liked the music and the sound. So that was the biggest thing. Then I started playing it, and it's like, okay, this table's pretty cool. It's kind of it's a mix between those early EM machines, late 70s, and kind of the 90s machine where you don't quite have the modes yet, but you have a lot of different options and things to do. This table is 100% about your multi-ball. So in the upper playfield on the top left, you have your 2 locks. You want to try to lock those as soon as you can, and then get the red ramp. Once you hit that red ramp, you'll start your multi-ball automatically right away. Now, the thing about this table is, even though it's all about your multi-ball, is all your targets, they're all going to build throughout the game. Your targets and your rollovers are going to build. So if you drop all your drop targets, there's 6 on the table, some on the right, and then some at the upper playfield. You'll increase the amount that those drop targets give you. The targets in the center of the playfield and the rollovers, those will increase your playfield score. So you can go up to ×3, I believe it is, on your playfield. So the biggest thing about this table is multi-ball, but you can build up your points throughout the game. So your final multi-ball can be worth tons of points if you play it right and if you build everything up before you start that multi-ball.
Gotcha. So I've only played this game. I actually played one game. I played it for a while, but I actually got a pretty. I don't know what a really high score is on this game, but I feel You ever play a game for the first time and before you really know, you're kind of like, holy, I feel like I killed it on that game. I don't know shit about it, but I guarantee you that was a good game. I felt like that. I played this game for 35 minutes. It was great. But I learned and it was funny, I was trying to troubleshoot some of the stuff with VPX, and I was like, trying to troubleshoot the DMD because it had like the one number there. I was like, is that the credits or the ball? So I just plunged away my first ball, and I started the game on ball 2, and I was like, okay, so it did work. Okay. So I played the game with 2 balls, and in that 2 balls, I learned, okay, to get a multi-ball, because like in this game, before you have any balls locked, they're flashing. And I was like, and I can see the little holes there, and I'm like, I bet you, because it's kind of like, like on like if you play some of these older games, like it's kind of very reminiscent of like locking balls on like Fathom, where like you hit the ball into the little hole and it just like stops there. I was like, I bet you that's a ball lock. And I locked the 2 balls in there, and I was like, okay, now how the hell do I got the balls locked. Now what do I do? And I was like, that red ramp is very like, it's in your face. Like that looks like probably something I should be hitting. I was like, I bet you if I did. And it was just like, it's just like intuition. I just hit the ramp, and then the balls flew out, and I was like, dude, this is pretty badass, man. I was hitting the target here, target there. I had a lot of fun, and dude, the sounds on this game are cool. Like that was one of the, like, even though I drained the first ball, I'm watching the ball hit some stuff, and I'm like, dude, this game like sounds really cool. I could really get into this. What about you, Chalatalove? Have you played this game a lot? What do you think of the sounds of this game?
I love the sounds of this game, man. This was a fun game. This was a sleeper to me, actually, because I'd never seen this table and never played this table. When I saw the backlash, man, it screamed 80s and Miami Vice, bro. I mean, that's what I saw.
There is no doubt that this game is from 1986. Like when I read the date, I was like, well, yeah, they're not shitting. Yeah, in 1986 for sure. But that's not a bad thing. I think that it actually kind of like gives this game so much charm. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I agree, man. And Scoaljo picked a winner on this one, man. This is a fun table, and it's one of those tables that make you want to keep coming back for more and more and more. It's an addicting table. I like it. And what I like the most about it is when the ball gets down towards the flippers, like there's nothing like you're kind of, even if you're shooting those targets in the center, or you're shooting the ramp or over there, like you're not getting in a whole lot of trouble. Like you're not like sitting there going like I had no time to react there. It's like you can, and the physics on this game are very good. I turned down the resolution on this game, by the way. I got 60 frames now. I turned it down just a little bit, but I got it to like 58, 59 frames. Dude, I'm making slap saves. Like this is honestly, that's why like I played so well in that game with 2 balls, because I'm like, I'm not saying the game plays too easy, but it plays very like I can be very comfortable. I'm not sitting there like, I'm sure if I was playing it in real life, it'd probably be a little different, but it'd be like if I was playing this like tonight in a tournament setting, I'm not going to be going, holy shit, this game can be over any second. I'm going to be like, I know what I have to do, and if I get in any little bit of trouble, I feel like I can get myself out of it. Scoaljo, have you what do you think about the physics of this game? Have you noticed, like, especially this game? I know it's not native on the 4K, but wouldn't you agree that the physics on this are honestly probably one of its best suits, in the fact that sometimes you can almost get kind of lost in the game. It's like, when you're playing the Farsight natively on the 4K, it's like you're playing a video game. I feel like I'm playing that Space Cadet game on the Windows XP. Like I feel I'm playing a video game. But sometimes on these games, and especially like when I'm playing this game, I can get lost in the fact that I'm playing a video game and it feels like I'm playing the real thing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the great things about VPX, especially the older tables that are on there. The ball feels like it reacts like a real pinball machine. Some of the Farsight games, like I was saying, bounces all over the place. This you can make a post pass or something and it feels natural. It feels right. So yeah, I think that's one of the coolest things about VPX. And if you ever have an issue, you can go ahead and go into the code and change out some of the physics. You can do all sorts of things to these tables. That's one of the cool things about this.
Yeah, well, you're definitely going to see a difference between your 60 frames per second T and my, I think, what's the native on this? Like,
well, hey, I only run my stream at 30, so it's all going to be in your head. It's a big fugazi, man. That doesn't exist. You only see 30 here. What you will see, though, is another cool thing about VPX, guys, is like when we did when we're doing the DMD, I actually made my DMD green on Wipeout because I thought it looked
Cool, yeah.
it actually looked way better. That I made it yellow like Chalatalove did, and I'm like, I don't really like the way that looks. And I was like, I wonder if I make it green, that'll still show up good on camera. And I made it green, and I was like, that looks pretty badass. Now it's green. So you can do that. You should change your number. It's great. But and one last thing, I know Scoaljo talking about post passes. That is a really good point because it's actually kind of two faceted when you're playing these games natively on the 4K with the Farsight version. It really taught me how a post pass works and how to do it because it's so easy on some of those Gottlieb games. Like Wipeout on the Farsight 4K native version is stupid easy to do a post pass. You just literally you can do it easily on Wipeout, Cactus Jacks, Class of 1812, all those games. Because the post pass is stupid easy. Like you don't even have to have any skill. You just hit the ball as fast as you can and it'll go over. But now that I've got a lot of experience and I wasn't worried about how to do it. I was more worried about when should I be doing it and what's the proper timing of doing it. Now when I play some of these games on VPX where it's a lot harder, but you still can't do it. And in real life, when I'm playing in real life, I'm like, yeah, it's a lot harder. But now that like 75% of the battle is kind of just knowing when it's appropriate to do that kind of stuff. And that I learned a lot when it was so easy. And it's definitely not easy on these. So like when we're playing Wipeout tonight, if you guys watch me play Wipeout on Battle of Streamers, you see me in multi-ball and I'm doing post passes and I'm like making it look stupid easy. I'm not going to be doing any post passes in multi-balls on Wipeout tonight. I'm going to be trying to backhand the lock and I'm going to do stuff that's going to be. I might do one or two because it's like I'm kind of like in dire straits and I know that I have to do it. But that's like, that lower percentage stuff, I know when to take those chances, whereas as opposed to playing on Farsight where I'm just like, I can do that all the time and I can just do that. I can do that 1,000 times in a row and I'm not going to mess it up. So should be interesting. I'm really excited to play these. We'll go around the horn one more time. Chalatalove, are you excited to play these? And are you the most excited to play Operation Thunder, or what do you think of these other two games?
No, I am actually the most excited to play Wipeout again with you guys on this table. This is completely different than the way it was on Battle of the Streamers, man. It is not the same. So I'm looking forward to Wipeout. I'm looking forward to revisiting this one again. And I'm sure I know my buddy House. Our buddy House is going to be watching this either on replay or if he's watching it live. I know he absolutely detested this table.
He hated it. But it was because of how horrible the game played on there.
Yeah. But I think if you got a chance to play this version of the table, I think you'd like the table.
I'll tell you, man. I played it a couple times last night in this tournament setting where I'm like, I'm going to play 3 balls. And sometimes, man, I got like a 20 million point game, a 30 million point game. And then one game I get 900 million. And then another game I'll get 20 million, 30 million, 5 million. Like, that feels like I'm playing pinball. I'm not playing some stupid video game where I can hit the same thing 1,000 times in a row. Like, that's how I would play. If I played in real life, I would get 4 games that are crap, and then I'd get 1 game where everything clicked. And the satisfying factor when you're playing these games is way higher than some of these native games. Wouldn't you agree, Scoaljo?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not looking forward as much to Wipeout because I think you guys are gonna whoop me in that one, but I am definitely looking forward to Hollywood Heat, and I'm really glad that Chalatalove chose Operation Thunder. That's a great game, and I never would have found it if he hadn't suggested it. So
I think once you get this table dialed in and understand my craziness of explaining this table, I think you're really gonna want to fly through this table. No pun
I'm
intended.
sure I will definitely learn it. Just probably not in the 2 rounds that I play it tonight.
Oh,
Maybe. Hey,
Maybe.
you know, one of these, like, it's not out of the realm of possibility that, you know, I get into the game and I just don't drain. Sometimes I do that, right? But we'll see. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining the discussion. I know it went a little long, but I was actually kind of really excited to talk about some of these. So you guys can go ahead and close this, get your streams cooking, and we will join you in just a second.
Right. But
So, guys, we're going to be doing 3 Gottlieb tables, all VPX standalone. Okay, so we're all in the VPX standalone beta. We're going to play Wipeout. We're going to play Operation Thunder and Hollywood Heat. We're going to do 6 rounds, 2 rounds each. Some of these games, you know, I know it's getting close to what, 7, a quarter to 8 Eastern time. I wouldn't be surprised if we played all 6 rounds in an hour. Some of these games can get pretty short, and I like the long game for me is going to be Wipeout. But even like I said, sometimes I play that game and I'm only playing for 3 minutes. Could be. So we shall see. But it's going to be really fun. And guys, I want people that play on the 4K specifically and exclusively to just pay attention to the way these games look and the shots that we have to hit. Notice how we're not going to be doing just one thing over and over again, and it's just so totally easy to hit something over and over because the game's just allowing us to do that. We actually have to kind of have a little bit of variety in our game. And just look at the way the games look. Like I was saying in the very beginning of the stream, like look at specifically when we're going to play Wipeout first, okay? Look at the lighting of that game. Think of how it looks on the 4K. Looks like crap, right? But think of how the lighting looks, or the lack thereof, on that game. And then look at what we're going to play on 4K or standalone, VPX standalone. It's night and day. And I know this is standalone, and this will never be the equivalent of running, you know, virtual pinball software on like a computer through OTG. But VPX standalone, you can have some games that are far and away better than some of the native games. So that's what we're going to be trying to highlight here. So round 1, we're going to play Wipeout, and we'll do Wipeout, Operation Thunder, Hollywood Heat, and we'll run it back and we'll do it one more time. And whoever wins, wins. So don't you guys go nowhere. Let me go ahead and fix Scoaljo's really quick here. Get rid of that and do that. And then I will go ahead and fix mine. But we will go ahead and let you listen to Chalatalove.
A message in. Thank you, buddy, for doing that. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it looks like we are getting some. Oh, there we go. Getting some setup ready and all that other stuff. Though I hope everyone's doing well tonight. It is a cold, snowy night here in Quebec, so we are all bundled up and ready to play some pinball. You know, it's that kind of weather, you know, where you stay in and you have some fun with some pinball. But I have added some mirrored blades to my table, and this is the first night of me, or first stream of me streaming these. So let me know what you think, if you can kind of tell the difference, or not really. So but from what I've seen so far and playing with them and stuff like that, they're really, really neat. And I really like them. I think it's an awesome addition to the table, and look forward to seeing more streams with them. So highly recommend them. Go check them out. I got mine on eBay because that was the only place that they ship internationally. And since, you know, Canada is considered another country, they have to ship them that way. So thank you for him being able to do it that way, and me being able to get those blades. But I'm really enjoying them. I'm really digging them, and would recommend them absolutely. So looks like T's got his up and ready, and he is loading his table up, and we should be starting here shortly.
Let's do some snowboarding.
Chalatalove, you go ahead. It's going to take me a second to figure out what's going on
Tiny
here.
bit on this. I'm only at 20, so.
Racing to the bottom.
We'll play. Oh man, this table brings back some memories. I tell you, it brings back some. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Hey, you there? You want
Okay.
to play?
I was gonna say.
Okay, so TomatoGrass, for you to go ahead.
We can go ahead and start?
Yep.
Okay. Starting first one. This is
The key lift is now open.
Alright.
I'll have to do the
so
update maybe.
this is
Try that
a table that brings back some memories. So this is one that we like we were talking about before, that we played on Battle of the Streamers, but this table is completely different playing than the one we played on Battle of the Streamers. So it's going to be either a really, really fun high-scoring game, or it's going to be a really quick game. And I'm hoping it's not going to be the second one. I'm hoping it's going to be the first one. So, but we're going to see. I get 2 games on this one, so and I tend to
have to forfeit the first
start
round,
out a little
forfeit the first
slow,
round.
but we'll see. Let's see if I can hit the ground running with this one. All right, we locked one. There's locked 2. Uh-oh. Looks like T had to restart his table. All right, here we go. So now I'm gonna try to hit the avalanche shot so I can start the multi-ball, and hopefully the ball's coming down the slalom here will hit the sides of the lights that are lit. You can see a little green light up there at the top, and then the blue and the yellow. Hopefully it'll roll down that side. If it rolls down each side of the one that's lit, it'll light a jackpot, which is this ramp here. Then that's what I'm gonna try to hit. This is not an easy shot or an easy thing, so
Let's see what we can do. This has always been a tough shot for me to try to hit the ball into this little side drop hole here. Let's see if I can do it. Missed it. Oh, almost missed it again. See, and I can't. I don't need to get the extra ball. I don't want the extra ball. I'm trying to get the avalanche, and I got the extra ball. Now I should have a slalom release there, so I'm not losing my ball.
In that avalanche. Nice. I was not expecting so quickly. No, go. Ah, come on. Get in there. I cannot hit that the crud shot in this. Ah, no, they both went out.
Can you believe that? Hey, sometimes that's
Okay, so I got an extra ball.
I'm gonna go ahead.
And that.
I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up.
Go ahead and mark my
Play.
extra balls. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. If anything ever happens, restart it off and
There we go.
turn it off and on again is usually a good idea.
Okay, we are on my last ball. Okay. Cool. Get up there.
Trying to fix my camera here.
Oh, we got two of them. Come on.
What the hell happened? Look at that ball sticking there. You see that? That was
Alright, we
weird.
gotta get that. Let's,
I've never seen that.
I guess we'll lock it.
That was a weird artifact in the game.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have gone for the slalom, but I don't know. Oh, shot. Ah. Ooh, I thought that was going down that out lane. Oh. Ah! All right.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So 126.8. $126.
There.
8,040.
I'm sorry, guys. I mean, what is this,
that
amateur
shot is-
hour?
I don't know why that shot is so
Hey,
hard.
you know,
for me.
sometimes, you know,
no
it's just-
idea
it's just
why.
that's how it goes. I couldn't get a super jackpot there.
Brutal shot.
All I really needed. So let's get this drop target
Weird, it didn't
completed.
start the multi-ball. It usually starts the multi-ball when you have avalanche. It starts the multi-ball on the third ball, but it's not doing it this time. So no.
Oh! Oh, I tried to finesse that one. We had 126. I really need to lock this ball here right now. Okay, there we go.
Come on.
Now the avalanche is open. Let's get a
I
super
gotta
jackpot.
make this friggin' shot.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, I can't believe that.
It's lit. I can't hit that damn shot, man. It's lit. No way!
Oh, I can't believe
I missed it
freaking
again.
saved
I lost.
This is tough, guys. Get in there. Oh my gosh. Please, give me something here.
I was a little
No,
flustered.
it didn't go. It didn't
All right,
go.
give me a break. Some bullcrap, man.
Missed it. Okay, now one thing you can't do on this one here. I have jackpot lit. What you can't do is try to hit this with another ball trapped on the other side because you'll hit the flipper. So I got to get rid of the left side and then hit the jackpot for the right side. So here we go. Here we go. Did it. Ah. Man, I can't believe I just did that. All right, let's see if we can backhand this. Now, what would be amazing is if this ball hit these lights, both these lights, and it didn't do it. So I got another one going. Crazy. That was a crazy game. I got lucky getting that super jackpot. All right, now we're heading to Operation Thunder.
All you, Scoaljo.
I don't remember what I got, but it's not. That's the Wipeout is not an easy game to get that for me to happen.
All right,
and
so that
I got
should
lucky
put
and got that super jackpot. I actually
on
saved, I think, a
screen,
ball
look
from
okay.
going down the center. So
Man, this
I
looks
got
super
super lucky
red.
on that last go. So
But that's all right. It's a red table, am I right? All right, cool. So we got to put some. Hey, look at that! I got 10 credits. All right, so the spinny thing he was talking about is up here. When you first plunge it, you'll see these lights lit up, and you'll be able to use the flippers to go around those lights, and you want to hit all of them. So that's what we were talking about earlier. You got your flipper here on the right.
I get Chalatalove
mid play field. You can use it to hit all 3 of these shots up here. It's kind of a tough ramp to get up, but we'll see if we can do it. There is a point in this game where you're knocking
I can
down
get out of
these
here.
targets,
Too early,
and you
quick.
have to refuel.
Let's go do this.
We'll get to there, but if you don't refuel in time, then you lose your game. So we'll see how it goes.
It's so tiny.
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
go
on
ahead
the
and
back
get
glass,
rolling.
but we'll at least have it on the screen, right? There you go. I may not be able to do much, but I can fix
Should
it.
lock our first ball. Cool.
All right.
Much louder than the last table. Let's see if that's any
Let's
better.
go ahead.
Get up there.
I lost the ball.
All right, so we got 2 balls left.
Guys, I lost the ball.
And we got a promotion. Cool. Oh, we missed 2 of them. Get up there. Nice. Ooh, almost lost that one. So we just gotta hit that. Ah. Come on. Fuel, fuel. Do we get it? Oh. Got some tanks.
I feel like this game lags a little bit, honestly.
Looks like I got
Not
mixed
quite
up.
like Williams lag, but it does lag a little bit.
Ah. Get up the
That
fuel.
sucks.
I think we should be okay for a minute. Nice. Hit that one more tank. Nice. I thought it was going out there. Bunker. Get up there. There we go. Fuel level low, and we hit it just in time. That was close.
See this, oh, and it went down.
One drop target for that tank.
Brutal. That's this table, man. This table will take them and give them. So, this should be ball 3. So I gotta launch this and let this go so we can get to ball 3. So yeah, this is not a very good game here, but that's the way this table is. So we're on level 6 here. Now seek and destroy is 1. Oh, don't go out! Damn it! And I tilted too, so that just totally screwed my game. That just killed me. All I needed to do was actually hit a deal, and it didn't go. So, yeah. So, this table is a lot of fun, but it's not showing. I didn't do a very good job in showing how this table plays. So, maybe the next one. Let's see what I do. 8, 6, 5. 8, 6, 5, 9. Should come back up here in just a second.
Eagle 3, you are cleared for takeoff.
I think I got 8 million on it, so. Six, 9, 5, I think is what it was. Did I see that right? Come on, come back up. Don't make me rewind.
We'll see what Chalatalove got there, but dude, I didn't know what was going on, man. I can't be honest.
Get in somewhere.
Oh, I had a feeling this table was gonna.
I like the sound on this table.
That still just doing great. Killing.
Did Scoaljo win? Because I can't tell.
Yeah.
I don't know what Chalatalove had.
There we go. Okay. Something happened.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I'll take that. So I'm gonna capture this and hit it up that ramp. There we go. Nice. Anti-aircraft. So we got to get it back up into there. That's not what I want. Okay, so we'll get it up in the center of the table, and then hopefully get up there.
Still doing. But TomatoGrass was like, man, that game sucks.
And
that's how I say it on some of the games that we play.
Ooh. Can't get it in there.
Scoaljo. Yeah, man, I saw his score. He was rocking it, man. He did great.
Damn, I didn't even know what was going on in that table.
Hollywood Heat.
That was cool. I just kept hitting things.
All right. Let's play a little Hollywood. Hollywood Heat. Is Scoaljo still playing the other? There he goes. Scoaljo's like, man, that's the best game I've had. Probably not, though. Probably not. All right, I think, yeah, this one's running at about 52. So it's not bad at all. I need to get TomatoGrass to give me his secret on where he dials in the frames per second on this. What number he's changing. So.
Well, I can tell you immediately, you have to change the back buffer size.
All right. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start this one.
I think like the resolution I
on this
had
table,
is like
we are trying to get multi-ball. The way we get multi-ball,
regardless, a lot of games, it's in the INI file.
On the right side up at the top,
I'll tell them.
There's 2 balls that you can lock on either side of those drop targets there with the little flippers, and then hit it around the ramp, and that starts your multi-ball. And you're trying to hit targets and trying to hit that capture ball so that it, and that's the cool thing about this table, is you hit this capture ball and it bounces up here. It's captured in there. It's not going anywhere. And that ball bounces around in there. There's a pop bumper in there that's solid, and that also helps with your score at the end of the game. So you may not score a whole lot of points in the game at first, but you're really building on that multi-ball bonus at the end. So it's great music, knockoff of Miami Vice here. Probably couldn't buy the rights to that, so here we go. I'm struggling tonight. Not good. I'm already on ball 2. There's one. Slow it down. There it is. Alright, we got 2 balls locked. Now we're going for the red ramp. See if we can do something with that. I almost lost the ball there. See how that ball's bouncing up there? You want to do that during multi-ball, which really enhances your score. All right, let's see if we can get this multi-ball going. Oh no. That sucks. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want it to go down the middle freaking field there. So
Damn it!
Really sucking here.
Damn, Chalatoleve's at 3 million already. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to really make something happen here. Stop doing that. Okay. Get up there. Okay, cool. Now we gotta get the other one over there, which is usually a little easier. I say that and don't do it. Get up there. Nope, didn't want to get over there. Oh! Alright, well, damn. Did not play super well that time around. What was my score?
So close, man. I'm getting it. So close.
2 million.
Just oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed that so much.
God damn it!
Oh my gosh, almost lost both of those. I missed it.
Looks like Chalatalove got it.
I missed it again.
Looks like Chalatalove has got it. This might be the Chalatalove night. Let me go ahead and change their round ones here.
I missed that. It's okay, that's okay. Get control here. Last ball, and I was just trying to keep the ball in friggin' play,
All right,
man.
if I'm gonna
My
win
gosh,
any
that
game,
was crazy.
if I'm gonna win any game, it's gonna be
right.
Wipeout.
On to Wipeout. Now, I expect Scoaljo and TomatoGrass to be
Yeah,
coming
this
for
is my
blood
game,
right now,
man. I gotta win this
especially on
shit.
this table.
But I'm not gonna have that bull crap like I
Yep,
had
they-
game
they-
one where I
they-
didn't even have the game started. I'm gonna win this time. I'm so confident. I'm gonna put the audio on myself. How about that? Let's go. The ski lift is open. Let's go ahead and let's just get the like 2 super jackpots and just call it curtains. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Look at it. I didn't realize that was that far off. Look at that. I can put it more on myself here. There we go. Better. Better. All right, here we go. Are you freaking kidding me? I didn't want to do that. There we go. Let's do it again, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We got this. Just restart it. It never happened. It never happened. Let's put it right back in there. It never happened. Yeah, it might have happened. This game, you really try to anticipate that ball bouncing on the center post more often, and sometimes that's just stupid. All right, we still need to do this. We need to get like 2 or 3 of these. Damn you.
Go for it.
We need that bottom one on the left, the left yellow light. Didn't do it. That's perfect. Come on, give me the bottom left. Come on, I'm perfect here. There we go. Got it. Bitch, I couldn't stop the ball. Well, I got 1 super jackpot. Start it again. Nope. Oh boy. What are we looking at there? Okay, Scoaljo is in Rip the Crud mode. I'm not sure how far along he is. I got 1 ball left. But I got 1 super jackpot. That should be pretty good, right? Let's go ahead and listen to Scoaljo.
No, still not.
I'm out of control.
I'm out of control.
Go for it. Racing to the bottom. Racing to the bottom.
So heard he got a super jackpot, which is going to take a lot for me to catch up to at this point. So he's got over 100 over 100 more than I do right now, it looks like. Oh. Alright, slow down. Panic button. Alright, let's see what our mystery is. Oh, could have given us something better than 5 million. Snowboarding.
I'm out of control!
Come on.
On an extra ball.
Really
You get
to the
points
bottom.
for
That could be curtains for me, guys.
You get points.
That could be curtains.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
190.
That was stupid. Not enough points to make any difference. That was dumb. That was a dumb move. So that's it for me, guys.
Oh, that went down fast. Alright.
54 for me.
Well, I think he's beating me.
112. All right, it's off to Chalatalove. I have
That's like
190.
190, I think.
190.
So that's it for this one, guys. Come on.
He was on his extra ball. Hey! Hey, boys! I'm on the leaderboard, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! Come on,
That was
TG with the
brutal,
comeback.
man. That double drain killed me.
All right, we got an old-fashioned pressure
Alright.
cooker going here.
So
I'm on the
TomatoGrass won.
board.
See, I told you they were going to come back. They wanted blood on that one, I'm sure.
I am on the board,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen.
to
Operation
the
Thunderwall. It's going to be short-lived.
All right. TG's trying to make a comeback. All right, let's see if we can do a little better on this one. I got to
There we go.
really
Alright, we see
take
that
my
okay?
time and figure this one out, because
Yeah, it should be alright.
I say figure it out. I know what I need to do. I just need to do it.
Sip my drink.
So.
Alright, let's
And
try to
if
win
you
this
get
one
to
too.
6 and you actually get past 6, it's like 20 million points. So it's a lot of points to be able to get to the 6th place, but there's a lot of points that you can get in between then and 6 points. So, I mean, I think I've gotten close to like 40 to 50 million points just on level 1 and 2. So it's possible to get like a really high score in this very quickly.
We will see you are cleared.
Here we go.
Take out that power plant.
Didn't do very well.
I'm on my way.
Don't you go out, you son of a...
Did he just go out immediately?
Can you believe that? I just blew this whole damn game. Let's try to make some points here. Come on. Look at this.
The ball went right down the goddamn middle.
It's always cool. Oh, I just got an extra ball. drain that guy.
Man, that was awful.
Get in there. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh! Double drain.
Damn it.
Alright, draining my extra ball. Alright, so we're on ball 2. Get up there. There we go. Launching missiles gonna be destroyed. Sweet. Get in there. Nice, nice. We got what, 3 more to hit?
Oh, weird.
There we go. Cool.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Get up there. Nice. Oh, that didn't go up
This
there?
is the one where you gotta. I knew that was gonna happen. If there's any mode
Oh.
that I would want to lose the ball on, it was that mode. 'Cause you got.
How does how does Scoaljo have so many points right now? He's sitting there with 30 million. Obviously, I don't have a game.
Cannot get it in there. Hey, you won a free game. Come on, hit them all, hit them all.
I'm Scoaljo's biggest fan right now. If Scoaljo wins this, I can win the last round and we can go to a 3-way playoff. I don't know what table we're gonna pick right now. It would have been Wipeout, but I think I'll just spin a wheel.
Ah! You do not go up that
There's a lot of
side
things that
ramp.
have to happen here.
Get up there. Ah!
I think
Okay, ball 3.
I think Scoaljo won.
Come
Chalatelove's
on.
at 36 million. Yeah, Scoaljo just got 37, so Scoaljo wins.
Get
Right?
in there.
Am I right?
Oh, damn. That's game.
Pretty sure Scoaljo wins.
41 million. I was not expecting to get by the lose, so that's cool.
Well, if I win this round, we go to a 3-way freaking playoff. Can you believe that? Everybody wins too.
All right,
that'd be
points in this
awesome,
guy.
wouldn't it? Wouldn't that just be cool? Come on, you guys got to root for me in the
Alright,
chat
what do we
here.
got? Let's see.
I need
I
some
got
love.
two.
I need some love in the chat.
There you go. Chalatalove get that first round? I think so.
Two, and 1. Either one of you two are going to win it here, or I'm going to be able to take it.
All right. So what? We all got 2. So okay, cool. Yeah, that's what you're just saying. Neat.
I have to go ahead and change Chalatalove's aspect ratio later,
All right.
but I'll go back
Try
and
to make
change it
something
later.
happen this game. I chose this game. I should win it, right? I've had some pretty good games on it before. The heat is on.
All right, I'm gonna have you on me for a minute because you all want me to come back, right? Hopefully. Lock some balls for multi-ball. Oh, I missed it. Oh, and we're right back up there. You get the ball up here, and then you can lock some balls for multi-ball. Just like that. Now we gotta hit that red rim. That's bullshit right there. There we go. I didn't even know there was an out lane over there. Oh, that ball! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. Okay. All right, we're still going.
Are you serious?
There we go. Come on now.
Keep hitting the same damn spot. Come on.
Unreal.
Man, I cannot hit this ramp shot for crap tonight.
What do they got? All right, it's so far it's me and Scoaljo. Damn!
Oh, I'll take it around there.
Oh man, Scoaljo is gonna take it. He needs to drain here soon. On the last ball.
There we go. There we go.
Motherfucker. Pardon my language.
What do I do here? Get up there.
Get up there, god damn it.
Get in there. Ah. Ooh, slow down. Oh, come on.
Oh, I thought I hit it.
Oh.
There it is. And I needed that so bad.
Get up there.
I did go. Oh my gosh, did you see that double drain? Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Look at that. Man, that's awful.
Yeah, up there somewhere.
Can you believe the triple drain I just got?
Oh.
What a beating.
Alright, we got one more ball to go.
My multi-ball bonus was trash, man.
Okay, so we can get another multi-ball here, right?
I guess that's it.
It's like Scoaljo wins. I think I only got 4 million.
At long last,
One. You got
Scoaljo is your victor.
So. One.
All right, guys. That's all we had lined up. We're gonna go back to the debrief. Scoaljo wins. Hold on, I'll give him his little number here. He don't even know yet. He wins. So we're gonna go to the debrief, and I'm going to explain this new tournament structure that I'm going to launch tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. But you guys on the stream, go ahead and start that video, Ninja, and we're going to have a little bit of a debrief here. So don't anybody go anywhere besides them. on the scene. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right, so Scoaljo at long last.
Yeah, we won. Cool.
How about that? It was crazy, man. Dude, we had a situation there at the very end of that where if I had won that last one, we're gonna do a three-way playoff, and I was just gonna spin a wheel. But
that was cool. That was cool. It was a good day.
But I didn't get it.
Yeah. That was fun.
I couldn't do it, dude. I don't know. Apparently, obviously, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing on that Operation Thunder game because I'm sitting there struggling, and I got like 1-2 million, and I'm like, oh, my game's over. And I look over at Scoaljo, he's got 40 million points. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Obviously. I ain't playing the game right.
He went through the modes fast, man. I looked over and I was like, damn, he was already in like 7 or 8. I'm like, oh shit.
I had a great multi-ball. I think I hit all the jets real quick. It went well. That game was a lot of fun tonight, man. I'm so glad you picked that one. It was great. It was a good one to find.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was glad that I picked freaking Wipeout. That was the only chance that I had. I can't believe. I'll tell you what. The reason why I lost. You want to know why I lost the first one? I was having a skull and Chalatalove. You even saw it, dude. My machine wasn't working. It was saying it was like you can't log on. I have no idea. I was like, something's going wrong. It's probably because like it's not tied in with your login. Like it's just your machine ID and your network. But I'm like, maybe because I wasn't logged in, it was like doing some weird thing where it wasn't getting a receipt and like it wasn't working. And like it was working before I started. That's why I'm like, I don't freaking know. I'm like, of all times for it to start doing this bull crap is when I'm gonna play. Like, to hell with Hollywood Heat and Operation Thunder. Do that all you want on those games, but no, I had to do it on Wipeout round 1. I'm like, yep, that's gonna happen. So you guys were already 2/3 of the way through your game. You're launching ball 3, and I'm like, I gotta play ball 1. And now I'm like really trying to get a super jackpot really fast.
Well, I'm sure it messed with your psyche too, man. When it started, when your thing just died, and you're like, "Oh no, here we go again."
You know what it's like? It'd be like if you were at a pinball tournament, right? And right before you launch your first ball, your wife calls and says, "I got some bad news for you." Right? That's what it's like. That's what it was like. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, come on, man. Like, not that would be. I would say that was stupid in that situation. But I mean, like, of all times, like, literally, it was working perfect. And I went to go start the first game that I'm like, I'll get off on the right foot. I'll get a 1-round win, and we'll be on our way. Nope. I'm sitting there fiddling around with my login bullshit. I had to like type in my. You might even go back and watch it on the stream. I had to stand up here and like put my hand over the camera like this so that I could cover my password as I'm walking in. It was just stupid. But it was fun. It was fun, man. I worked through it. I still like. I had every opportunity to win that game, and obviously I should have had opportunities to win the other games, but. I got to learn the Operation Thunder, man. It looks like an awesome game, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I look over there at Scoaljo. Scoaljo
killed
so what was he just going through the mode like Charlotte Scoaljo? Was it just you going through the modes? Because like literally, I would go through what I thought were a couple modes, and then I'm looking over there, and you have 1,000 times what I scored.
Yeah, so I just went through the modes, managed to I know I hit one 20 million point shot. I think it was to finish one of the modes. Yeah, I think the modes aren't worth very much unless you finish them. I don't know, maybe Chalatalove can tell me more about that. But yeah, I just focused on the modes and getting through them and managed to not drain. So yeah.
Chalatalove, did you win? I think Scoaljo won both of the Operation Thunder games.
He did. Yeah,
how the hell does that work? Didn't you pick that game?
I did. I picked the game. I told you, man. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes, hey, man, what happened with you on Wipeout, man? What happened with you on Wipeout?
See, I did a whole segment in the beginning of this Brain talking about how we both crap. I'm just kidding. But no, you're 100% right. No, I'm just busting your balls, obviously.
No, you're right, man. I mean, that's just the way pinball is, dude. Sometimes
it's crazy. It's crazy,
man. Sometimes it just kicks you right square in the balls, and you're like, man, I picked this table, and it just.
That's why it was so bad for all that to happen at that point, because like when we came into tonight, I was like, honestly, the only table that I'm confident that I should like, I'm talking like probably 90% chance that I should win, Wipeout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shouldn't be any problem. And then when you get into the first game and you're like, I'm not going to win now, it's almost kind of like a lesson, right? It's like, I shouldn't go into the competition needing to win those 2 out of 6, because that's just not going to, because something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and even then, I wasn't done, but the fact that I'm on ball 3 and now like I just ramped up the pressure times 1,000 because I feel like I have to win this round, and I'm not going to win the round now. That's way too much pressure that I put on myself.
Well, and it's hard to play with that much pressure on you, and I got to do something with this ball, man.
Right.
And that's how I was feeling. I think it was on that the first game of Hollywood Heat. I got down to my third ball. My first ball, boom, right out the out lane. No messing around, man. That thing was gone. And then the first one, gone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not good. I got to do something with ball 3. And it didn't work.
Well, I'll tell you, it's kind of like here. And let me just do this really quick, and then I'll move on to that. It's kind of like when I played in that last tournament. You guys that are on my Discord, you guys can just watch me bitch and complain every time I go to a tournament. So that's part of the reason why they're in my Discord, because they're like my pit crew that listening to me just complain. But it happened at the last tournament that I played. Okay. And you kind of got a little bit of a taste of that tonight. So when you play in a tournament over there, right? 6 games. You play 6 machines, and you play 1 game each. And I really studied like a couple games, and I was getting a little more confident. The first game I played was Ghostbusters. I'm like, I don't know a damn thing about that game, but most of the people over there don't really know that much about it. I mean, they can hit the flashing stuff pretty good, but I mean, if you can keep a ball alive, you do pretty good. Launch the ball, out lane. Launch the ball, out lane. And then my third ball, I'm all pissed off, and I'm not going to do very well because I'm like, I'm way behind. So I lost. So I got last place the first game. The second game I play, there's only 1 machine. They have 30 over there. 30. There's only 1 machine I've never played. Never plunged a single ball. And it was Venom. Stern Venom. That was my second round. So they're like, all right. And I was player 1, too, by the way. I was like, oh, that's great. Oh, good enough. That's perfect. I'll show you all how to play this game. So I go over there and like, and I'm sitting there like looking up the rules online. Like if you go on Reddit, sometimes you can look up. It's like, okay, I'm playing Stern Venom. How do you play this? And sometimes on Reddit, they'll tell you like a quick like on a league guide. Like if you're gonna play in league, you want to go for this. This was really funny, right? One thing, I only got like 30 seconds to read something, right? I'm like, I got to figure something out. They said shoot the center, and that's how you lock balls for your multi-ball. But don't start the 2-ball multi-ball because you want the 6-ball multi-ball. And they get to the 6, and by that time, that was all I read. That was it. I had to close my phone. I'm playing now. And I'm like, shit, all right. So I get on the machine, right? And the center shot's not too hard. And I hit the center, lock the ball, hit the center, lock the ball. And they say, oh, yeah, you want to cancel the multiple. You actually, like, you know how Stern has those action buttons on the top? So it's like, you got to make sure you hit the action button. You have to cancel it because you don't want that, right? And I was like, okay. So I get the 2-ball multi-ball, and I cancel it. And now I'm like, okay, and now what? And then and I'm sitting there, and nothing's flashing. And I'm just sitting there, the whole machine, like all the lights are off. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I just flail around and I lose the ball. I try to read like the rules in the next like 5 minutes until it's my turn again. And they're like, oh yeah, if you want to get the multi-ball now, you got to lock 4 more balls and you got to lock them in the sides. And then maybe you can start the multi-ball from there. And I'm like, well, then I guess I just screwed myself because every single person before me, all they did was they started the multi-balls and they got millions of points. They weren't trying to go for the 6-ball multi-ball. They were just going for the 2-ball multi-ball, and they all just destroyed me. But the reason why I'm telling that story is because, first of all, it's funny because that's just ridiculous. But second of all, it's like, you know, that happens to me. You know, like I feel I pride myself on being pretty good at playing pinball. And then I go over there. I looked like an absolute freaking idiot, dude. I was last place I obviously got last place in that match. Every single person got the 2-ball multi-ball, but me. I'm sitting there canceling it, trying to lock 6. Never played the game in my life, but I'm going to lock 6 balls now. So I'm doing that. Well, that's what they told me on Reddit, right? They told me that if you're not doing that, you don't know how to play the game. So I don't know. That's what I did.
You probably canceled it, and all the other guys are going, whoa, he really knows what he's doing.
Whoa, this guy is an expert. And they're like, and then it becomes very apparent. It's like, dude, this guy's not an expert. He's a dumbass. So, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because every other single person was like walking up there like, well, obviously, if you're going to play Venom, you got to get the 2-ball multi-ball because you're going to get some points doing that. Dude, yeah, no, I'm gonna try to get the wizard mode, I guess. But the long story short is that, you know, preparation will get you far, but just when you lose your confidence like that, and like when we played these games tonight, like I literally had 0 confidence playing that Operation Thunder and 0. I actually would have thought I had confidence playing Hollywood Heat, but then I watched you guys play it, and I'm like, dude, that's another thing. Don't look at somebody else playing the game and look at their score and just be like, well, then I guess I'm done. Like, because it shouldn't have any bearing on what you're doing. Like, you know.
Yeah, but it's deflating sometimes,
it is.
Man. I mean,
yeah,
it is.
It really is.
You're like, man, that is a tall hill that I gotta freaking just go up here in just a second. That's not gonna happen.
I'll tell you what, man. There's nothing more deflating than when I went to go play in this tournament. And it's 6 rounds. And when you play 6 rounds, you know that like if you get first, second on 3 of them, you're good. You got to finish at least like middle of the pack or better on half the game. So you figure most games you can get second. If you got second place every game, you're going to get in, right? Well, if you get last place on the first 2, all of a sudden it's like now I got to win every freaking game. And that was the last thing that I wanted to say, right? Because round 3, okay? Think of all that bull crap I just went through in round 2. I'm sitting there on my phone. I'm freaking out. Like, dude, I'm running. My phone's probably about to die at this point because I've been on it just like trying to read rules and bullshit about Venom. Well, no. And then now round 3, okay? You guys can still hear me, right? Yeah. I'm looking at my screen. I'm like, it's looking like I'm about 10 frames a second, but it's okay. So round 3, Austin Powers. You guys think I know how to play Austin Powers? I think we actually did a show like 2 weeks ago, and that was like one of the featured games that we knew how to play. And Scoaljo, we're sitting there getting hundreds of millions of points. I know how to play that damn game. Okay, so I'm like, damn it, this is how I'm going to come back, right? Ball 1. By the way, Austin Powers has no ball save. In case you haven't realized that, there's no ball save on Austin Powers. Nope. I launched the ball, went out the left out lane. That's cool. And when you're playing a 4-player game, it's not like even like we're doing tonight where it's like, oh, I'll just recover and just get my next. No, now you have to sit there and wait for 5 minutes like a freaking idiot, right? Mm-hmm. So, ball 2. All right. I actually got a lot of, maybe there's like a skill shot somehow putting the ball at the outline. I actually had some points. I'm like, how the hell do I even have any points? I don't know. I was in like 3rd place. I was like, maybe everybody just sucked at this game. But I ball 2, launch it, right out lane. Not even the same out lane, the other out lane. I'm like, dude, I have not hit the flipper one time. Have not done it. And now I'm sitting there, and the reason why I'm thinking about that is because that's how I felt when I was on Wipeout. Is I'm getting to a game that I know how to play, and I'm like, I'm on ball 3 now, and I'm just like, all that time it's just with ball crap, and I'm sitting there, and I know exactly how to play the game, and now it's like, dude, I'm so far behind. This is ridiculous. There's no way that I'm going to be successful. So. The moral of the story, I know you guys probably listen to me rant going, what does this guy do? Who cares? First of all, I just think it's funny because, guys, if you play in a pinball tournament, you're gonna come across this stuff. You're just gonna be like, you know that you're better than probably people that you think that you're better than, and then you still end up being last place. It's gonna happen. But the moral of the story is, you're gonna face a lot of pressure. Doesn't matter how good you are. Because that's just the game that we're playing, man. Like, you guys, I can get to the wizard mode in Austin Powers. If I'm playing on VPX, I'm trying to get to the wizard mode on Austin Powers. But there's going to be some games that I'm sitting there and I'm launching the ball on ball 3 and I haven't flipped the flippers yet. It's going to happen. So make sure you know that. And I'll come to you, Chalatalove. But I just feel like it's one thing that I really wanted to do when I was younger was get really good at golf. And then I realized I probably didn't have the head for that because they got to be calm, cool, and collected and deal with adversity. So then I get into pinball and I'm like, I don't think it's much easier. I think there's actually almost more adversity because it's just like every single game there's going to be something that's just going to screw with you.
Absolutely. A lot less walking, though. You don't have to walk.
That's right. I can drink. Well, I drink while I'm playing golf, too. But, I'm drinking while I'm playing pinball, so that's a positive.
Yeah, it's there you go. No walking.
But it's just, man, it doesn't matter what game you have, what game you're playing. You're going to have a good head on your shoulders. Scoaljo, the victor tonight. Do you have anything to add to that? Because you must have been – obviously you knew what you were doing in Operation Thunder. Were you confident?
I wasn't at first, but after that first game, I definitely was. I practiced Operation Thunder and Hollywood Heat a lot. I had played Wipeout a lot, but I wasn't expecting to beat you guys in that. So I think I just, put my eggs where they should have been for tonight.
Good job, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely nice job. All right, so one thing that I want to do here, guys, is hold on a second. No, that's not going to work. I was going to try to bring up a picture. So what I want to do before we sign off here is I want to talk about how tomorrow, okay? Because a lot of people probably don't even know what's going on tomorrow. So tomorrow, hold on, let me make sure that I close this. Okay, I'm going to be starting a new competition series, new tournament series, calling it Flipper Battles. Okay, what we're going to do is tomorrow. Scoaljo, you're still coming, right? And Chalatalove, you're still coming, right? Absolutely. So it's gonna be the very first 20 minutes is gonna be very similar to what we do in the Wizard Room, but we're going to do a live competition, kind of like what we do with the three of us. But it's going to be open to everybody, and you don't have to stream. Okay, and here I'll put myself full screen. Okay, because one thing is that I know a lot of people want to play, but a lot of people don't have the capability to stream. Okay, because I know it's not too hard, but you got you got to put your cell phone up there, and you got to make a YouTube account or a Twitch account, and you don't want to have to do all that. Some people are just never gonna do that. But you still might want to compete or at least just hang out with us while we put up some scores, right? So what we're going to do tomorrow, it's tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern time, okay? So 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern time is we're going to play a match. It's going to be on one of 3 tables. I'll put all you on. It's going to be one of 3. I'm not going to tell you which one it is right now, but it's either going to be Medieval Madness, The Getaway, or the Addams Family. So make sure that you have all of those, because this is open to everybody. This is open to people that play on Pinball FX. This is open to people that play VPX or Pinball FX VR. This is even open to people that have the real machine. And I say that because those machines, I know that my friend that is in league has those machines. So, he has the option to, if I pick that machine, he could put in a score. Okay, it's open to everybody, because the way that you submit a score. Okay, and I was really gonna try to bring up a picture. I know that I looked like I was super distracted there for the last 20 minutes. I was trying to get the picture to get up there, but it ain't gonna happen. I'll put a post on my YouTube, and I'll put a post on Discord, obviously. But it's through iScored. Scoaljo, have you ever used iScored before? Do you know anything about that?
I have. I've used it in Papa Brad's tournaments. Yeah, it's a great little application. I think it'll be perfect.
So guys, so what iScored is I don't know who developed it. It's a guy who developed it on his own, and you actually have to purchase it. For me to run it, I had to purchase it. For you to submit it, you don't got to do anything. It's free, okay? But for me to run it, I gotta help the guy out, which I'm totally fine with, because he made an awesome tool. Because what it is I set up the tournament. I say it's on this game. It's on this game. All you have to do, okay, is play the game. Play the game, okay? Whatever game. Let's say I picked the Addams Family, okay? You play a game of the Addams Family, and you get your score, okay? Whether you're playing on AtGames 4K or you're playing on Real, eventually there will be a screen at the end of the game that has your score there. Take a picture of it with your phone, okay? Just take a picture. It's clearly that you're playing that game. I mean, you don't have to do like a panorama or do like a video or anything. It just make it. It's going to be relatively obvious that you're playing that game and you got that score. And then all you got to do is just post that picture on the iScored link that I'll have in my description. I'll have it in the chat, and I'll have it in my Discord. It's going to be on the screen with a QR code. You could literally just have it on your TV and just pull up the QR code, and it'll bring you right to the page that you put your score in. Okay? And it'll just have the place where you can put your score in. You type it in, type your name in, and you hit submit. And then I'll get a thing on my phone. I'm going to make sure my phone is completely charged. But I'm going to have it to where I can see everybody posting their, with the pictures and everything. So, nobody's going to just, post 50 billion points without a picture. And I'll just be like, well, that makes no sense. I'll be able to see the pictures, and I'll prove them. And we'll see who wins. We're going to do it tomorrow night. It's going to be a 2-hour thing, okay? Like I said, it's either going to be Medieval Madness, it's going to be the Getaway, or it's going to be the Addams Family. It's going to be one of those three. I'm making it random so that way nobody's going to be sitting there just trying to get a score, okay? It's going to be one of those games. Chalatalove. When I say that, does that make sense to you? Like when you listen to that, is there anything you're like, he kind of made no sense there?
No, man, it makes perfect sense. I've played in Papa Brad's tournaments and some other iScore tournaments, and it's really simple. You take a picture, you submit it with your score, and I'm pretty sure there'll be it's just like any of the other ones. You'll be able to see everybody else's scores there.
Yes.
And
so that's a good point. So when you go on iScored, okay, so you're gonna watch my thing tomorrow night. There's going to be a link, and you just bring it up on your phone and you go to put in your score. It'll tell you to put in your score, but then you'll be able to see everybody else's score. Hold on, my dog saw a leaf go by the window. Hold on. You'll be able to see everybody's score, okay? But also, what I'm going to do is, if you guys have ever watched Formula One racing or NASCAR or Live Golf, they sometimes they'll bring up on the whole side of the screen. They'll have a running tracker of all the scores.
That's cool.
Or I guess in Formula One, it'd be all the positions and the times. What I'm going to have is every player who submitted a score and what their score is, and then the main screen of the tournament is probably not even going to be me on there. It's going to be, you guys know how I do the 3-screen thing. It's going to be you and Scoaljo on the sides. And the very middle is going to be the top 3, the link, and the timer. because there's going to be it's timed, right? You only have a certain amount of time. I guess probably before 9 o'clock Eastern time. But what's going to be official is the timer on the screen. There's going to be, if you guys watch me do that Baby Shark speed run thing, I had like that little timer, but that was counting up. This is going to be counting down. It's going to start at an hour and 20 minutes, and it's going to count down. And as long as that timer is going, you can submit a score. But as soon as that timer hits 0, I'm closing it. And whoever wins. That would be fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That'll be fun.
It's gonna be really fun. Hopefully that doesn't sound too complicated. I'm trying not to make it complicated at all because I really could make it like way more complicated to ensure some other stuff. But this first one, this is just for fun. There is one person who anonymously said, hey, if you can get this working, I'll donate a $50 Amazon card.
Nice.
There is a $50 Amazon card to anybody who all you have to do to be eligible is submit a score on iScore. You don't have to win. You don't have to stream. You don't have to put your URL in my Discord and get featured on the show. All you got to do is put in a score. Just watch the stream, go on the link, put in a score. It's got to be higher than 0. I'm not just going to approve a 0 score of somebody taking a picture of the sunset, right? You got to actually play the game, okay? Just go ahead and play the game and submit. And I'm going to spin a wheel at the end of the show, and somebody's going to win a $50 Amazon card because I really want to get this going, guys. This is going to be fun. And I wanted to bring up some graphics and stuff, but I think, honestly, it's going to be just trust me. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I really want this to be good. So we'll go around the horn one more time. Scoaljo, congratulations to winning. Hopefully,
Thank you.
We'll make it tomorrow night. And
shouldn't be a problem. So I had a great time tonight. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I hope everybody jumps on. iScored is super easy. So everybody jump onto it. I'm looking forward to doing it, and I had a great time tonight.
Yeah. I'm really glad that you said that because I don't want to understate. I don't want to overstate. I don't want it to be everybody thinking that this iScore thing is like super difficult. Like, believe me, like I know if you're watching the stream on your phone, you can't click on the QR code to make it work. But I will have the link in the chat. I'm gonna have it in the chat of the YouTube video. You could literally click on the link and it will take you there. Okay, so it's not going to literally you click one button on your phone and it'll take you to your camera. It'll take you to take a picture of the score. It's not hard at all, guys. And I'm trying to make it easy because I know that a lot of people want to do that kind of a thing. And I'm really glad I'm going to do it. It's just a one-night thing, live on stream too. When you post your score, wait 20 seconds. You'll be able to see it on my stream. I'll be like, oh, hey, look, this person just posted a score. Okay? That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be a lot of fun. Chalatalove, how much you've used iScored, and can you tell, obviously I'm very passionate about it, right? But it can't be, it's not going to be reinventing the wheel to try to take a picture of your score.
No, absolutely not, man. You take a picture, and it basically tells you everything that you need to do. You type in your score. You may need to type in your name.
You do have to type in your name.
You do type in your name. So you type in your name, you type in your score, and it gives you a little button that you push to attach your picture. You can pick your picture when it brings up on your pictures that you're going to submit. You push on your picture, hit submit, and it's done. You don't have to do anything else. Yeah, it's great.
I don't even think you have to create an account, correct?
You do not. You do not have to make anything. All you have to do is click the link, and it'll take you right to it. There's only one thing, and this isn't like a catch. This is just I'm saying it now. I made it so that when you submit it, I will see your score and your picture before it goes on the leaderboard. Because I don't want somebody to just post on there, I got 110 trillion points, and then they're just featured on the show. I'm going to check it probably every couple of minutes because it just pushes to a notification on my phone that I got an email. But I'm going to be checking those. So like, I don't want somebody to be like, that would just be ridiculous. And I don't want somebody to break it. But literally, if you post a score, probably within 1 or 2 minutes, you will see your score on the screen, guys. This is for all of us. Like, I know that guys like Chalatalove and Scoaljo, and probably even people like Mad Ben Han and Pinball Wizard or Papa Brad or Retrotech, you guys are welcome to stream. Like, this is not just like, oh, this is instead of streaming. This is an extension of streaming. I'm not gonna be sitting there playing in private and take a picture. You're gonna see me play it live. If I get a high score, yeah, I'll submit it to high score. But I'm not gonna just be playing off. I'm gonna be playing with you, right? Scoaljo's gonna be playing with us. Chalatalove's gonna be playing with us. We're all gonna be playing together. This is for all of us because I know a lot of people in this community, like, we've really wanted something to where everybody can compete in a tournament in a short, like, it doesn't take all day, it doesn't take all weekend, it doesn't take all week. It's only 2 hours. Starts at 7, ends at 9. If you're not here, I'm sorry. You can watch it later, but you just won't get to put in a score. But I think that's going to be fun. Wouldn't you say?
I agree. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
I know I'm rambling on, but guys, I've really been like, it's one of those things where I'm like sitting at work and I'm like, maybe I got to do this. Maybe I got to do that. And it's funny because like I wanted to show pictures on the stream of like what I've been working on, but it's just if you saw how hard it was for me to even get this stream working tonight, then you probably would forgive me. But maybe that puts up the mystique a little bit. You're like, I wonder what that's going to look like. It's going to be awesome, believe me. Okay, if you guys like this channel, you like what I do, you like what we're all doing here, believe me, it's going to be awesome. Okay, go around.
I'm excited to see all the people that are going to be involved in this, all the names that from Discord and stuff like that have been talking about this and stuff, because this is not just something that you just made up yesterday or something like that. You've been working on this,
and the whole reason that I came up, the whole reason I came up with this is because people have been saying, and I'm not going to call anybody by name, okay? But people have been saying for months how they want something like this, okay? If you're waiting for AtGames to do it, I'm sorry. It's who knows how long that's going to take. But I'm trying to put something together that if you have any inkling that you want to compete a little bit, you want to hang out with us, those of us who are competing, but you don't really want to stream, this is your best opportunity, okay? Because and it's not like I'm asking. It's not like you got to do a whole lot of effort. It's like you got to be here for an hour one night and put in a score, So it's going to be great. And even if there's only a couple people, at least tomorrow is going to be really a proof of concept. But I think it'll go well because I've done some really complicated stuff, especially with this show and some of the other stuff that I've done. And I'm thinking about what I got to do to make that work. I'm like, oh, that's easy. I'll make that work. I've already got it set up. It's just a matter of people putting in their scores. And Chalatalove setting up his URL for his stream. So it's going to be great, man. I'm excited. So just one more reminder. Make sure this is for everybody too. Okay, this is not just the AtGames people. If you have VPX, I know there's a couple people that don't have that watch all this stuff that don't have an AtGames 4KP. As long as you have a virtual pinball, as long as you have any means to play the game,
play on your phone, tablet,
play on your phone. If you can play Medieval Madness, The Getaway, or the Addams Family, it's going to be one of those three. If you can play any of those games, doesn't matter what platform, you can join us. And we want you to come. And it's totally free to join. And if you put in a score, you got a chance to win a $50 gift card, guys. That's going to be cool, right?
Come hang out.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're going to have a really good time. And so thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And I don't know who's going to win, but I'm going to try. I tried tonight, and I fell way short. But tomorrow night, we shall see. And until I see you guys next time, this is TomatoGrass saying peace.
Y'all take it easy, guys.
Thank you.